Hello, sir. I'm Salih Zein. I'm going to be presenting about colon cancer with Mintamir Esmail. She did all of these, and she already presented these two. Okay, so I'll start off with what organ system tissue this colorectal, because as she told you, colon cancer is also known as colorectal cancer. So what organ system tissue this affects? So colorectal or CRC primarily affects the digestive system, specifically targeting the epithelial tissue of the digestive system, specifically the mucosal layer or the colon and rectum. What happens to the epithelial tissue? Well, things that happen is cell changes, uh, increased mobility, genetic mutations, formation of tumors, and impact on function. Cell changes. In colorectal cancer, the normal epithelial cells, the cells that line the colon and rectum, undergo a transformation. This process is known as epithelial mesenchymal transition, or EMT. During EMT, epithelial cells lose their typical characteristics such as cell polarity, which is normally known as epithelial cells have a specific orientation, with one side facing the inside of the intestine and the other side attached to the underlying tissue. In CRC, this orientation is lost. And cell adhesion, which epithelial cells are usually tightly connected to each other through structures called junctions. In cancer, these connections weaken, allowing cells to move freely. Increased mobility is the other impact. So as epithelial cells change during colorectal cancer, they become more mobile and invasive. They're like basically like cancer. Yeah, they grow fast like cancer. This means they can spread beyond their original location in the colon rectum. This increased this increased ability to move is crucial for cancer progression because it allows cancer cells to invade surrounding tissues, and potentially, sorry, correct myself, potentially spread to other parts of the body. Genetic mutations is the other impact. The development of CRC is often driven by mutations in specific genes within the epithelial tissue. These mutations can affect um, oncogenes, which are genes that promote cell growth and cell division, and when stimulated, they can lead to uncontrolled cell growth. And tumor suppressor genes, which genes that normally help prevent cancer by controlling cell division and repairing DNA damage. Mutation in these genes can remove these protective effects. Formation of tumors, the other impacts. Over time, these changes lead to the formation of tumors. Initially, benign growths called polyps may develop in the epithelial tissue, and if not removed, some of these polyps can become cancerous over many years. Impact on function. These changes in epithelial tissue due to CRC can disrupt normal functions of the colon and rectum, leading to symptoms such as changes in bowel movement, diarrhea or constipation, and abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. In conclusion, colorectal cancer causes significant changes in the epithelial tissue by promoting cell transformation through processes like EMT, leading to increased mobility and mutation-driven tumor formation. These al- alterations not only contribute to cancer progression but also disrupt normal digestive function. So, specialized cells in the digestive system. Uh, there are multiple specialized cells. The digestive system contains various specialized cells, each with distinctive functions that contribute to digestion, absorption, and several gut health, overall gut health. My mistake. Here are some examples of these specialized cells: enterocytes, goblet cells, Paneth cells, um, inter interondocrine cells, or EECS, chief cells, and parietal cells. The location of the enterocytes location is in the lining of the small intestine and colon, and the primary function is its absorptive cells responsible for nutrient uptake. They have microvilli on their surface which increase the area available for absorption and contain enzymes that aid in digestion. Goblet cells location scattered throughout the intestinal epithelium. The function of the goblet cells is they're specialized for secreting mucus, which lubricates the intestinal content and protects the lining from digestive enzymes and pathogens. Tannet cells are located in the small intestine, particularly in the ileum, and the function is to secrete antimicrobial peptides and and proteins that help maintain gut health by controlling microbial populations. Interendocrine cells (ECs) are distributed throughout um, the gastrointestinal tract, and the function of these cells is they release hormones that regulate various physiological processes such as appetite, digestion, and glucose metabolism. There are several types of EECs, each producing different hormones in response to food intake. Chief cells are located in the stomach lining, and they produce pepsinogen, an inactive enzyme, which is an inactive enzyme that is converted to pepsin in the presence of stomach acid. And pepsin is crucial for protein digestion. Lastly, the parietal cells are located in the stomach lining also, as is one of the other ones. Um, the other one that's located in the stomach lining would be the chief cells, which was the last one before. And the function is to secrete hydrochloric acid, which creates an acidic environment necessary for activating digestive enzymes and aiding in food breakdown. And mucous neck cells, located in the gastric glands of the stomach, and the function is to produce mucus that protects the stomach lining from acid and digestive enzymes. Um, Now to the statistics part. Approximately 4% of men and women will be diagnosed with colorectal cancer at home at some point in their lives. And in 2023, this past year, 153,020 individuals are expected to be diagnosed with CRC in the United States. That's how much that were expected to be diagnosed, with about 52,550 deaths from the disease. That's according to what to the ratio and the percentage. And the age distribution, well, the median age at diagnosis um, is 66 years old. Um, and the percent of new cases by age group. Under 20 years old, 0.3%. People aged 20 to 34, 2%. 35 to 44, 5.1%. Ages 45 to 54, 15.2%. Ages 55 to 64, 22.6%. 66 to 74, 25.7%. Ages 75 to 84, 18.9%. And 84 over 84 is 10.2%. As you can see, it goes higher by age, and as mentioned before, Midsummer must have mentioned, uh, it affects older people more. Here are the statistics on racial and ethnicity demographics. As we can see here, well, for males, on diagnosis of um, uh, colorectal cancer, and these occurrence rates are per 100,000 people, and from to that, and the facts come from 2017 to 2021. For all races and males, it's 41.8, again out of 100,000. Non-Hispanic and non-Hispanic American Indian or Alaska Native, 53.6%. Black, 49, not percent, sorry, not percent, out of 100,000. Black, 49.4 out of 100,000. White, 42. Um, so it's not really, it doesn't really matter what race you are, as we can see even with the female uh, right here. Um, all races, 32 out of 100,000. But it does seem that men do have it more. Men do get the cancer more. And as for mortality rates, again, males have more of an issue with it. Because as you see here, for all races, more males than females. Uh, and yeah, yeah, the race doesn't really matter. It doesn't have significance on this. It's it's not a big difference, but yeah.